I want to ride my bicycle.
Rocky Mountain Live with GP3 on Khen 106.9. Back again for your next groovy hour of Jamband family music. Playing every week, Friday, 5 to 7 p.m., getting your booty shaking and kind of getting ready to shake off all the dis-ease, as they say. You shake it off so you don't internalize it. That was the magic mechanism for the Jamband family. And also electronic, but... You know, here we are together down by the river talking about music, right? Great music this summer, friends. Out there in Buena Vista, in there in Salida. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yep. Got equal forces rolling through the valley. Got a good circuit building in the heart of the Rockies. Proud of ya. Good job, everyone. Know how to have a good time. This is that summertime fun, right? So festivals are on, good times with friends. Definitely, this is that timeline of self-re-empowerment, so don't go giving your power out. Yeah, keep it inside for a minute, man. It's okay. We want to get to know you anyway. Take time to get to know the people and the things that you're involved with. Find out, if they have good character. If they're operating at all cylinders, as they say in the motor industry. All right. This is a little Get Your Motor Running show today. Yep, we got some good stuff for you. We're going to jam on some of the bands that I've been catching out here on the road. A little bit from Dizgo. That's right. Phish is on a roll a little bit right now, so that keep them in the mix with some Goose, String Cheese, and Live Dead and Brothers. That's pretty cool stuff. And I've finish up with Dogs in a Pile on this show. Now, all the bands are out there right now banging on new material. So proud of their process, man. Especially, gotta say, if you went to Berklee School of Music, you have a ritual of creation and a really tight one to go. So you're going to be banging out numbers all summer long, right? Dogs in a Pile. Aren't they kicking butt right now? Yes, they are, man. I've been digging these guys since I picked them up a couple years ago, and I've been shuttling them up here because I have a sense that there's a soon coming time. GP3 will be back in the valley to expand on actually a higher self being. I'm sure I'm going to come in, I'm going to see your higher self beings right there. Right in the sound. That's correct. You know, it's really difficult, man, when you're an audio empathic individual and you hear people's thoughts. That was a little difficult time in a tight situation called a lovely small Salida, which we love. We keep it small for a reason, huh? Okay. Yeah, well, that didn't happen. No, we blew up. And, yeah, we had to blow up get that air going in the fire, and you got water, piezo, electricity. Look at all the signs. Hey, I want to jump off course for a little minute. Okay, this is like a 3-minute tour. I just had a flashback, Fabulous Boogie Nuts flashback when they were all dressed up as Gilligan characters. And the Skipper and Marianne. I love you guys. You guys are up there still watching this show. Hopefully there's been given good stories from the other side because they've been watching the whole time, right? Oh, it's going to be amazing when you see how close this all was. But, okay, so, music, what can you say, right? Okay, Fabulous Boogie Nuts, time's coming in. I think you guys are getting up to speed again. Okay, are we revving? What tempo, what rhythm are we moving in? Okay, I sidebarred and then completely dismantled my equation. That's what the Fabulous Boogie Nuts did to me. I hope you guys are all doing great out there. Much abundance and much favor and much goodness to y'all. All right? That's right. Especially the ones that I got a chance to play with live. Thank you so much. Yep, never forgotten. Always written down in the Akashic records. What can you say? All right. Okay, so you're out there on the road. You're going to shows. All right. Just be careful out there. Watch what you're entering into. I do like this light hug thing that we're all doing now, but not really. Nah. No, it's just so sad that that's come to that. So we don't want to turn that around. Turn the beat around. And you do love to hear the percussion, I know. So it's time to clear out some pipes, okay? It's time to get down into the business. And we have a lot of fun doing that on this show so that you feel good about who you are and what you're becoming in the new timelines, present, bifurcation. Which side did you fall upon? Where did you land in your consciousness, friends? Okay? You got a little bit of squeaking room you can get through if you do the little bit of work right now in self. So spend your summer enjoying the music, enjoying the sound, but no longer pushing your dirty business on everything going down in the city. You're with GP3 on Rocky Mountain Live, Khen 106.9.
by the pool. Rays from the light getting in my way. Close your eyes. Every day. I wish we could go back the other way. What's this all been coming back today? Close your eyes and push it up. Close your eyes and push it up. Ask in love, 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 ask in love. Never understood what my body was for. So I always leave it laying out on the floor. Shame for curiosity. With different faces fit before. Tracing my image in the sand. By the time from slip till fall, the line I trace begins to weave. A tangle web from wall to wall. Ask in love, 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 ask in love. Follow your intuition, that's all they have to say. Someone in this position, it's not okay. Every minute decision, amplifies my suspicion. Copying your conviction, easy to wear the way. To clarify intuition, not today. Put me in position, feels like superstition. Oh, just say what it feels like in the real life. What's storm, what a maze. Which one's the way? Love's lost his drugs. Now our home's barren dunes. Bones continue to rise. Up and down, up and down. 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 Here we go. We're always almost there. That lady's the only thing I ever see. One so hollow from that shadow over me. My boundless above my ancient holds it close. It's over, it's still closer than I've ever known. Well, if I had it all, if I had it all, what life would leave me satisfied? All of this gold is always enough to make this life a home. Shelter. Something felt sure. Walls and feet of his lotus feet, then go by his blood. You're born. You're born. You're born. Talk about time, drove the motorbound deep into the forest. You will fall. I couldn't eat my food. Lucy had a lovely head. Lucy took a walk, now Lucy's dead. You told me of a secret place. I saw it when I met you, the walrus on your face. Killer scared the shit out of the ram. Saw the lump. Everyone was screaming when they saw the lump. Just scared the shit out of the rat.
Live with GP3, completing a wonderful gift for your ears, my friends, as you go into your weekend and enjoy together the times of sequence where all great manifestation brings in the wonder, the light, and the music in the sound together, friends. And so we bid you adieu, and we remember that every week, Rocky Mountain Live with GP3 gives a little more to the equation, a little punch factor for your ambitions of just being you, the best you that you could ever be.
We also like to thank all that supports Khen Radio, our proud sponsors, and all the things that have really given a lot so these frequencies can get into your ears and into your life. Remember, this comes at a little bit of, the good stuff. Yeah. All right. So, we'll be back again and we'll treat you like we love ya because you're in it to win it for y'all inner self-being. You're with GP3 with Rocky Mountain Live on Khen 106.9.